Okay, so I was wanting to talk about something else, but there's a rainbow flag in the Google search, so I'm going to talk about that at some point in this, but I'm going to talk about the shit I wanted to talk about first. So stay tuned. Poise, precision, and audacity. This is how you beat anyone, basically. Uh, Poise, to define that for you, is being nimble, skill of movement. Uh, Poise is like a dancing term. Precision, well, we all know what that is from rifle shooting. It's doing the same thing in the same way every time, the same time, so that you're taking you out as a variable and you can do shit like move your shot group to fucking actually hit a target. So anything you do in like a self defense capacity has to do with those two things. And the third one is the one nobody thinks of and is really the topic of this video. That's audacity. Um, this is what separates like special forces. That's why I googled them to have pictures of them here from like regular conventional troops. It's not the fact that they're more capable. Really, it's the fact that their higher level of capabilities and qualifications and being able to be jumped into places and shit gives them the X factor of audacity. There's someone sitting in a bunker somewhere that thinks he's safe because the only way to get in would be to parachute, and you'd have to parachute so fucking low that it wouldn't be survivable or whatever, and then he gets hit by Navy SEALs or some shit halo jumping. Like audacity. And you can use audacity in your day-to-day self-defense life or whatever. If and the way that I use that is obviously I'm crazy, whatever, and I let people know that. That's a tactic, but there's other ways to use audacity. Audacity could just simply be uh, choosing to go someplace at a certain time of day because nobody's gonna fucking be there. And like that, it's all the crazy shit to me. In combat, this is the shit that gets you, you know, um, the Highland Charge or fucking all sorts of guerrilla tactics and shit throughout history. Audacity. uh, you hit your opponent where they think they are safe. And like, it's not like you're punching them there. It's like you're stabbing a combat knife into their most vulnerable spot and then backing away and then restarting the fight. Audacity. You're doing shit in ways that no one could predict. And like that's an art form in and of itself, because like if I were the enemy, I would have people like me sitting in a room trying to predict the unpredictable. And part of the reason they fail at that is because they exclude me, basically, and people like me. If you've excluded me from that little club, how do you know that I don't work for your enemy? You don't. And as such, maybe they should be a little bit more concerned about all of the smart people that they exclude because they won't play by their rules, because that is a growing population. Everyone who was a pipe hitter in Iraq and Afghanistan that really knew what they were doing, pretty much they're not in the military anymore. Or if they are, they're, you know, finishing out their 20 as a senior chief somewhere or something like that. They're setting themselves up for something horrible to happen. And it's almost like they want it to happen. They want an excuse to come and kill us, it seems. Otherwise, why would they be doing the shit they're doing to the military? this the gay shit, like this is gonna fold in perfectly. That fucking rainbow flag, like I'm all for gay rights and whatever, but like the military, I think it's cool if you want to have a recruiting poster where the full metal jacket bullets are rainbow for the Marine Corps. I think that's awesome as long as it doesn't ruin the Marine Corps. And the thing is, they've ruined the Marine Corps, and the Marine Corps is not a place for you if you're going to have a thin skin and be, X, Y, or Z. And you need to know that going in, that it's not that they don't like you, it's that they don't like everyone. They don't like everyone because everyone is not a Marine, and we are here to make Marines. This sounds like some shit my grandfather would say. But that's the idea of it. So as long as the fucking Full Metal Jacket poster with rainbow bullets doesn't get in the way of, I don't know, making Marines, then I'm cool with it. But the second that it fucking interferes with making Marines, then it's a threat to our national security. Like, then every one of us that has a fucking stake in this country at all should be getting up and saying something about it. Audacity. Stop caring about the fucking consequences of speaking out. Do it. You don't need them. What's the worst that happens? You fucking lose your bank account and your job? Okay, well, like, you'll join the rest of us, I guess is what I'm telling you. Like, there's a whole bunch of us now that are like this. I have one checking account that I go and put money into when I want to buy something online. Otherwise, everything I have is off of their fucking system. All of it. I would encourage you to do the same. If you're fucking putting your money in their banks, you are empowering the beast. And currently, the beast is ruining the Marine Corps. And if you want to talk about shit that pisses me off, they're using the thing that I love to kill the other thing that I love, believe it or not. I was never in the Marine Corps. But I was never in the Marine Corps because I could never fucking pass the physical portions of it because of genetic fucking defects and shit. And it makes me sad to see Jolly Green's killing machine being turned into a bunch of fucking bullshit. It seems like their goal is to kill everything that we love. I was talking to someone earlier. I was like, we should just really gather up everyone we can that thinks this way and go and that is Scottish American, and go take Scotland back. Honestly, like, this is half of the world's fucking problems, is that in Europe we had a system of governance that is now coming back into vogue, it seems, that encouraged this. It encouraged the destruction of the planet, essentially, because refugees running from these tyrants went all over the world and founded colonies. And people like to talk about, colonialism and shit. What caused colonialism? Was it the colonists? No. It was the fucking kings. It was the King of England and the King of fucking France, the King of Germany, and all this shit. And you know what? If we really want to punish someone for colonialism, seems to be there's one of them that's still alive. Guess she's a queen. But why in the fuck do her descendants get to continue this fucking atrocity that she embodies? And for those that are like, oh, I love the royal family, she has been a very good monarch. As such, I think she should be allowed to leave with dignity, but I think she should be the last fucking monarch. And like, I don't know how you could disagree with that. Their family fortune was acquired through 1,000 years of theft, rape, and murder of my people and most of your people, if you're listening to this. Go read about anything they ever did in fucking Scotland. Ever. You want to know why Scottish people are still mad hundreds of years later? Go read about shit that happened in the 1300s through the 1700s in Scotland at the hands of the English. There was a bunch of us that got on boats and came to fucking America and Canada and fought bears with our bare hands and shit because we would rather do that than continue to fucking live under the English crown. Why in the fuck does that bitch still have a crown and a throne? Answer me that one. Oh, well, she does good stuff for the world. Yeah, well, she also fucking owns a lot of shit, doesn't she? I'm not saying ownership of things is wrong. I'm saying using intergenerational wealth to rule entire countries for thousands of years and profit off of it, that's wrong. That's the type of shit you hang people for. And, in real America, hanging kings like King George or whatever, that was everyone thought that. Okay, maybe not everyone, they were loyalists, but like anyone who was worth associating with, in my opinion, wanted to hang King George III. I still feel that way. Tell me what you guys think. Am I wrong about this shit? Should we forgive England? Should they be allowed to have a fucking royal family after the crimes they've committed? Should the Marine Corps be gayed up? My opinion on the gay Marine Corps is, if you can pack the gear to serve in my grandfather's beloved Corps, then I don't give a flying fuck. But it seems like what they're doing is weakening our country. And it's sad. Thanks for watching.